Hey YouTube, this is TCA Gaming. I don't know if you can see much of me right now. Hopefully you can. So this right here is a $7,000 mystery box that someone bought. One of the last mystery boxes that I did before I stopped because, man, it was draining through inventory. I'm glad I did, with everything that happened with this virus. So, got it back. Finally made it back because it got stuck in customs for like 4 months. And I offered the guy a refund, but he's like, you know what? How about you open it up and let's see how much it's worth now, because he still wants the stuff, but he wants to know what he got so that he knows what not to buy. So it's I'm not going to open up the top side because there's just so much. There's like 50 labels on there. So I'm actually going to open up the bottom side. Look at that. It almost popped open. That's kind of crazy. So let's see what we got here. I am really curious to see what I sent him. Hopefully there's some good stuff in here. I know I sent some. Man, look at that. Squished up. So it looks like he got a Tag Team Generations Premium Collection. I got these straight from a sealed case, so I know they weren't all messed up like that. So that's kind of a bummer, but I would think that everything else inside is still pretty okay. And I think these boxes sold out pretty quickly, and they're getting tougher to find. I could be wrong on that. All right, that was probably about a $50 value at the time. I think I know what's in here. I'm gonna open it up. We've got a base set uncut wrapper. It looks like this made it through just fine. Looks like it was not damaged too bad or anything like that. Now these I've recently gotten really low on them, so I actually increased the price on them to $300, which if you think about everything else, I mean it's not even quite doubling the price, but at the time it wasn't quite that expensive either. So we're at what, 350, maybe a little less because I mean that's on eBay. All right, let's see what we have here. We've got a Team Rocket card box with some PSA cards inside. Maybe we'll hold on to those and see what those are here in a minute. All right, so we've got a Tag Team 10, just your standard, probably $25 10. Feels like a box of some sort, maybe a newer box. I'll have to see. Then we got, this is a 10, but I don't think. Okay, so it looks like there's some sealed stuff inside. So we'll look at that here in a minute. And it looks like another 10 full of maybe some packs of some sort. Look at that. What is this? Box 1. This feels like PSA cards or something like that. And then we've got the big item still inside. We're going to wait on that one. Let's see what this is. Now I can't even remember what he said he wanted to focus on. Okay, so it looks like this might be a whole box of PSAs. So this is probably like maybe low dollar PSA stuff. I'm not really sure, but man, that's a lot of PSA cards. All right, so we were at 350, about 375. At the time, it was probably valued 175. Let's see what's in this one. These are probably a little bit higher end ones. We'll see. The Suicune, I think it's worth about 100. Last few, I think I sold around 150 because that's a PSA 10 from WotC, Wizard of the Coast Black Star promo. Ooh, there's a good one. Typhlosion number 8. That one is at least that one's probably at least $1,000 now, and I think at the time it was probably rocking only about $100. So wow, so that one has definitely increased. Oh, look at that, Dark Dragonite. So again, man, I can't get this camera right. It's just the angle, I think. But this is a PSA 9 first edition Dark Dragonite, so that one's probably about $300 now. You got a Vaporeon PSA 8. I'm not sure on the value, but I'd say it's at least $100 now. You got a Rockets Mewtwo PSA 9. I don't know if those have increased or not. I really haven't looked into those. Got a Skyridge Reverse Hollow Golem, a little bit higher end, so I would think that one has went up. Venusaur PSA 9, that was probably at least $200 now. Oh, and a Charizard base set holographic PSA 9. That was probably about $700–800. So man, that's a decent stack right there. That's several $1,000s. All right, let's look at these lower end PSA cards and see what he has. So we have a Professor Elm, and it looks like we've got some of these energies. Got a PSA 10 Electabuzz. I mean, this is probably about a $30 card. That was probably about 30. That was probably about 40. Got a 9, you know, another 30 bucks. Got a Magneton PSA 9. These have really went up. I think I sold my last one for 80 bucks on eBay. This was probably about a 40, I think on eBay about 40, 50 bucks. Pichu, I think it's about 30, 40 bucks. Another 30 on that one. Clefairy, again, it's went up. Probably at the time it was about a $30 card, but I think it's about, I actually just sold one today for $100. Pre-release Aerodactyl, this is the gold stamp. You can see that right there. Not sure on that one, probably getting close to 100 bucks. Flying Pikachu, probably about 70, 80 bucks. I'm sold out of those. About 30 bucks on the Psychic Energy, that's a 9. Dark Ivysaur is probably a $30 to $40 card. Gosh, this is a decent stack. Set those off. Then we have Nidoking. Again, all the base hollows in PSA 9 are probably going to be running anywhere from 70 plus now. You got the Lightning Energy, got a Scyther, probably at least 50 bucks. Rocket Sneasel, probably another 30. Recycle Energy, probably 20, 30 bucks. And here we have the Aerodactyl, but this is the brown stamp. And this angle is so weird. Sorry if it's too annoying on that angle, but you should be able to see it there. Probably, again, another 100 bucks or so. Got the Eevee. I think that one, I just got store credit for a bunch of those for about 45. Rainbow's about 30 bucks. Surfing Pikachu, I think it's about 50, or it might have been 80 and the other one was 50. Dark Venusaur PSA 10, probably another 30 to 50 bucks. Poliwrath, again, that's a base hollow, it's probably 70 or so. You got another 30 on the Water Energy, and then probably about 30 bucks on the Team Rocket's Mouse. So, I mean, that's a good stack right there. Got a lot of variety with those. Let's see what else we have. So, in this tin, looks like we have some sealed packs. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to assume that all these are light, unless I've labeled them, because usually I used to label them. So we got Team Rocket, and got all 4 artworks. These are all first edition. Probably at least 100 bucks a piece. You got this is base set. From what I can tell, these are at least 200 bucks now. Gym Challenge, I would think that one's probably at least 100 bucks, probably pushing 150, 200, because these are first edition. You got all 4 artworks. And then we also got Jungle, and they got all 3 artworks on those as well. So that's pretty nice. I'm going to put those back inside of here. We still got a few more things to go. Let's see what's inside of this tin. Oh, there we go. Looks like we have Fossil, and these are all first edition, and they're Gem Insane, so I don't know. I assume that they're light, but I really don't know. But you do have all 3 artworks, and they're graded PSA 10. So those are probably at least a couple 100 bucks each. I'd say at least, I would probably say 300 bucks each. Is anyone keeping up with the tally? How much is he at? All right, so let's look at this item. I assume maybe the newest set box at the time. Oh, okay, so we got Evolutions. I'll sell these pretty good. They're getting a little bit more hot. They're still technically in print, so those are not, you know, that expensive. And then, last but not least, there was a WotC box included in with this order. And it is a base set 2 booster box. Look at that. So I would say, I think at the time they were valued around $2,500 or so, but I would say that this box is now probably pushing $4,000 to $5,000. It's in decent shape. I don't see anything terribly wrong with it, but it's not, you know, perfect shape or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. I actually really enjoyed opening this, and it looks like even though he got stuck with the customs, having to refuse the package or whatever it was, COVID, looks like it worked out pretty good, because the value has increased quite substantially, I would say, on the box overall. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and look out for another one. This one's pretty cool. Maybe we'll have another time capsule box come back. But anyways,